Hey guys, welcome. On today's video, I'm going to talk about a pretty sensitive subject. It's about coping with a dying father. I'm not even sure how I'm going to handle this myself, and I apologize, but when I thought about recording a video this week, I thought I just can't do it. I can't mentally focus on doing a video with what's going on in our family's life with my dad. But I woke up this morning and thought, I need to talk about it. I need to talk about how I'm feeling to help myself grieve through this process. And I just wanted to share with you that how my family's coping with what we're dealing with right now, and in hopes that maybe it'll help someone else that will deal with this, because we all have to deal with it. It doesn't make it any easier, but sometimes if you kind of know what to expect, it helps. It's the unexpected which punches you in the gut. And that's what we had last Saturday. I got a text. My brother and sister and I are on a group text, and I got a text from my brother that simply said, "I got some disturbing news from Dad. I can't bear to say it out loud twice, so can you both please come over?" So then and there I knew it was bad news. So we go to my brother's house, and my brother and sister and I are very close. And he shares with me that my dad says he just can't fight it anymore, and that he can't bear the pain that his body's feeling. And he was done. He was done with treatment, and he was just done. And that's a hard thing to swallow, but probably harder for him to say. Then we had to make the decision of how to tell our mother. They've been married 48 years and have never left each other's side, ever. And we just didn't know how to tell her. My first phone call the next morning to my dad was to let him know that my brother told me his wishes. And I let him know that we would respect his wishes and we wouldn't push him. And I broke down. And even at that moment, he was trying to comfort me, because that's what a father does. And I'm sorry for crying. But through the process, we've just listened and let him tell us how he felt. My dad's always been the type that's kept his feelings to himself. He's always been there for us kids. He married my mom with 3 young children and took on a wife with 3 kids, but he always treated us like his own. He's been my dad for 48 years. But his most concerning thing was that he never let us know how he felt about us. And it was weighing on him, and he made sure to tell us that he loved us. And it's we've spent time reassuring him that we knew that, and that we loved him. He wanted to talk to my brother about his faith and his ups and downs in his mind. Was his faith strong enough through his life and the things he was thinking? And my brother reassured him that he was a devout Christian man, because he was. But even in this, while he's in hospice, his biggest fear that we wanted to alleviate of his mind was he was most worried about our mom, of what was going to happen to his loving wife. So we reassured him that she's going to be fine and we will all take care of her. It's almost like a peace came over him, because that was his biggest worry. He wasn't worried about himself. He wasn't worried about dying. He was worried about his love, his life, my mother. I'm sorry. He's still in hospice. We're not sure how many days he has left. We're dealing with it one day at a time. I'm blessed with a brother and sister that are just wonderful and caring and loving. But we grew up in a loving home. And I think the reason I wanted to share this is to know it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel. Even when you battle depression and anxiety, you've got to feel these things. You can't just sweep them under the rug and pretend everything's okay, because that's the wrong thing to do, especially when you battle depression. I've spent the past couple of days sharing with my sister exactly how I was feeling, and it was I don't know, it just took a weight off of me by just sharing it with her about what was going on. And I have a wonderful family around me. My daughter Lindsay came over yesterday and spent with me because she knew how upset I've been, and I appreciate that so much. But I won't make this video any longer than it needs to be, but I really just wanted to share this to let you know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to let your feelings out and grieve when you love someone. It's okay. That is how you cope. You don't cope by smothering your feelings, because it smothers you. I would just ask that you pray for my family and me during this time. I would greatly appreciate that. I'm thankful that you guys are here, because even though I'm just, like I said before, we have a small community, but at least I feel like I have some people I can talk to, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to remind you, just like I'm going to remind myself today, to just do that one thing that I say at the end of every video, and that's just to keep moving forward. Thanks.